part in this game actually. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna beat the game in this part, right? I'm gonna go and sleep in Olim's house for the final battle, and that will actually, you know, start this huge battle. Everyone we done met before the game, taught them last playthrough, and they're gonna all, you know, help out in this huge battle. This is for the Deathbringers. I have given in all the flowers, all the vantage points. You can look at the map. Everything is taken care of, right? So you have nothing left actually except the data logs. That'll tell you what they are. The game is probably not finished then, but it's 89%. Yeah, the thing is that it's still missing like one thing here. And even I killed them like 20 times because we haven't scanned them, so that's like 1%. Maybe some side quests haven't done. I don't know, like yeah, machine scan there, yeah, missing that. What's been missing really? Shadow items. Okay, that's something. Okay, yeah, so you need to buy. Okay, yeah, so you want 100%. I need to go and buy. Have all the camps and everything, right? But we need to go buy all the weapons. Yeah, that's one thing there. I want to have a few there, so you have to buy every weapon in the game. I think.
Owen's apartment.
To get it down. That's probably like 5% so. If they don't have the yeah, all the different weapons.
Leave anything unfinished?
No, let's go. Yeah, no way back. Yeah, but that's probably a huge trend there. I haven't bought all different armors in the game. So if I buy all the armors, also some like random slings, so like blue slings, so on. If you buy that, that will fill out the percentage, right? So that's big there. Have to do that to max to get punished pretty much. Probably like 5 to chance more probably. So I only have like I only have the epic ones pretty much. I don't have the blue, green, web bows or so on. I only have the epic ones. So the first bow. So I bought the epic ones.
Silence? Are you there? Guess I shouldn't ask ghosts for advice.
Yeah, so now we have the last part of the game. No, but yeah, that thing about that actually is a big part thing about it because I only have like epic tier best, epic sling, epic that as well. Because that I never bought the four of the blue slings, 4 of that thing and so on. So I lack pretty much like 25 weapons or something. I have like 6 weapons or something else. I lack like a huge chunk of weapons in the game, a huge chunk. You probably complete useless to buy them, but if you want 100% you need to get them, I guess. So that's probably why I only have like 90% done now. That is at least 5% here, probably more. There's a machine portion maybe like 1.5% maybe. And doing these things maybe like only 20%, so yeah. It's not about right. So I have everything else in the game, so I have to go and buy all the weapons, I guess.
Campfires perhaps?
I bet truck for it.
Massing forces for the long march to the city gates?
But it's not with smoke.
Deathbringers probably.
The end. Or how it begins anyway.
Yeah, here they come. Yeah, you probably can't replay the game after you do it. Like if you have that save point. Here again, that thing. Here we go. Rough crush.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says! Set loaded!
Yeah, they're also ram cannons.
Fire. Will the guns hold them back?
We're about to find out.
But we should start shooting before they Okay. What did he shoot him? How did he go, bro? How did he get there? Did he shoot him with a bullet or something? How did he get there? I was like, what?
No.
We need those guns.
How did he jump in there?
Not this time.
Did he like get... Was it a bullet? Was it like a projectile? Yeah. We're putting that. I mean, I guess these are kind of one of those random pathways, but...
Should have fought you.
so in by the game. Burning. Yeah, getting burning. Oh, the boss guy there.
Only endless night awaits you.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
I'm burning my life. What's happening?
He's quick. It's giving way. Keep him away.
What are you before the terror of the sun?
The one who will take you down.
The fighting is so good in the game. Fighting is insanely good. It's like damage over time and effective bosses are so insanely high.
You're done. Hades is next.
The buried shadow will save me. I cannot. Ah!
There we go. Finally killing Harry. Finally getting him at Rost. Let's loot him. This is going to be Spire eventually. At that point. I hit it open. Okay. I was like, wait, to the wrong path. Okay, so we go here, sir. Yeah, but these fireballs, they're insanely good. Yeah, a lot of math, a lot of potions, that's good. Okay, yes, I did see it first. Okay, there we go. And defend the spy from Hades. So that's the main thing. So you can't control all the power things. Oh, this one, yeah, nice.
Where do you need me?
Take up a camp on the platform.
Oh, what? How did I... Okay. So, keep it up. Weird button functioning. I don't like it how it functions. You shoot the same button that you blow. It's kind of weird.
Machine on the way.
Incoming. Gotta drop it and move.
Okay, something is shooting way faster. I was like, what? First didn't do anything. I was like, what? Yeah, first did nothing. So I was like, this is stupid. Yeah, I really like the function here because it's like, or the key functions. It's kind of weird. Wait, where did I? From here, okay.
Time to go.
Okay, could not avoid it here.
Machine on the way.
Gotta get to another platform.
Right, that. Okay, why I want to die? The Watcher? There we go. I guess if you never help her, you don't get weapons. Suppose that, if you don't help her, the southwest and also around places. Then you don't get this, I guess. It makes it insanely hard probably, but that's probably all have actually. She's the one who gives you these weapons, so yeah. I mean, another thing. Classic fighting game. You helped out from here now, so it's really nice. You didn't help her, I guess you can help this. Helping better than for the tournament. So you have to have the machinery to fight these guys. Okay, got rough and belly back. That's true, we can prepare ourselves. Why not? Belly backs, left winger behind that.
Be here when that hits.
Back there in defense. I wonder if you redo everything. I wonder if you have to redo all of it. Killing these bosses, yeah, maybe. Not super easy, that's pretty easy.
Alone in the attack. Lower your arm, but be wary.
To catch a breath.
Okay, yeah, so there's breathing wants to check, but I was thinking that yeah, otherwise it's too long, right? Traps out here. You know, the thing about it, let's put like a trap here next to me. Get up here. Get some stun down, but stunning leaves they do anything, so it's like pretty good. So. That way. In the sky? Retards? There they are. Pretty nice. Yeah, grab it. If it rocks at you. Death Bringer, okay, over there somewhere. And pretty spread back on my list. Yeah. Someone to the right side. Wait, I can't even see it. No, see, where is that? Max range for it. Or Stormbird. That's gonna be good. It's really big though, so it's like. You can't dodge. Not to dodge. Time to jerk off its channel. Can't shoot anymore, but that's good. Down up this. There we go. Allow now. Dead. Some more guys. Okay, that's fast. That's probably okay. More of them. Probably leaving is not like a spire though. Someone's probably gonna jump in and help us with the spire. Was that a big rock with what? This is kind of computer. Hades himself maybe? I guess because it might have like a big computer.
Aloy! Aloy! My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they?
No, wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Tab. I've gotta go.
From hate himself for here. Yeah. This place is burning up now. Nice stuff to say. I mean, it's really cool. You know, played games for like almost 30 years now. It's just kind of weird to see this guy like this graphics now. Like,
now you face the truth.
Almost very good. There's my bit there. I'm guessing they're pulling Hades. Like his main frame or something. Yeah, let's do more there. That's the one that loves fighting. Supply set. Okay, let's keep going. Take the mount out here, nice. Okay. That mounting wasn't very efficient. He stopped them.
Hades is transmitting.
Yeah. He's trying to, of course, summon all the whole, reawaken everything in old Pharaoh Plague. This doesn't look too good. Because it's gonna reactivate like every machine on the ground here. It's gonna pop up on the ground. Yeah, it's like something's gonna probably gonna take this kid now to the ground, right? Yeah. Doesn't look very good. More Deathbringers though. I could actually summon something else here. They summon more machines than most Deathbringers, like horror machines. Yeah. Okay, virus needs plants or something? Oh, yeah, so it's biomass, yeah. Back to the old good eating humans.
Hades is still
Okay.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Baron's Vanguard. I have to get up there.
Yeah. Okay, this is new. Here we're gonna have Aaron, we're gonna have Var, we're gonna have what's the name again? The war leader.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing.
What's her name? Sona, yeah, war leader Sona, we're gonna have those stuff here.
So no holding back.
I guess this is the last boss in the game, okay? Should be. Hades himself. Some kind of machinery. I almost expected him to be Ted Pharaoh, like Pharaoh's like android version of Pharaoh. Like, oh yes, I conquered the planet because I'm evil. Like, I was expecting that.
It's
Ted
Aloy. Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right?
Yeah, they put a wheel committee because he's destroying the planet.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're like, why would we not help you? Because he's trying, like, even if you were afraid, if we don't help you, he's gonna kill everyone on the planet. Like, I don't know, like, I gotta fight with you, or we all die, so... my odds aren't better not helping you. Here we go. Spire, yeah. Yeah, so that's the thing you put it there for.
Arrival of entity has been anticipated.
Yeah.
Entity will not halt.
Oh yeah! Okay, put a summoning the gigantic armies here now.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of entity has been
Accounting for my strength. Accounting for how strong I am. That's the problem. If they take on Robin. Yeah. Definitely. I wanted to see if it was the same one or not. It was fast doing this thing. Because I wanted to see if it was, since it was upgraded, so I wanted to see if it's upgraded version or some new moves. Now I know this, we're gonna use it to kill with firebombs. I don't know, but it's like, I just want to test it how much health that's on. But like, firebombs are insane, I just wanted to see. So basically, oh, I have to do it again, okay. Yeah, let's skip it. Firebombs. Så bara. Ja. That's the tier, okay. Get offsets. The tier blasting on. Come on, there you go. Ammo. One less machine gun. You got a timer on you. Nice. See that now that's cool, you can't be too afraid here because the guy. Or if your friends pretty much get for you, like you can hide away when you get them. Yeah. Tingen off there, but I don't know what there's to aim at that anymore. East thing, I guess. There we go. Nice.
Another flight of machines! Are you ready? All of you, focus on the new machines!
Okay, more stuff to fight. Anything first for what? Come on, leave me alone. Whoa.
We got them!
The metal children have fallen.
no ammo. Damn it. I'm trying to aim. Supposed to see that. Yeah. There we go.
Careful! New machines join the hunt! Take them out first!
Whoa. Oh shit. Raptors, there's a lot of shit now.
Intensify aggression.
Look out, Aloy! Incoming! On it!
Knew I could count on you. We share our honor!
We've played them out.
Weak spot där för cannon.
My way's clear.
Finish it, Aloy! Finish it now!
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
So I had the thing of the bounty camp, right? It also looks like a big circle. Look at Hades. That's the same kind of design. Except the orange thing. So what was that thing then? An Apollo maybe? I think they made them, yeah. What was that thing then? Thought about like orbital thing, but I guess it wasn't satellite. Hopefully the last boss is going to be a little more dramatic fighting, yeah. All my games I've played in the recent time have been very easy left bosses.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction of the
Persian Hades. I mean, we have killed several things before, so as the last boss is a bit disappointing. For sure. Could have been the previous plus, you know, I don't know, 5 the previous, I don't know, like, so we learned whatever. to the army. Down below probably. Nice high. I was on nice high for the king there. That was nice. That was great. It's only been so few years though.
Sorry about that. Where was I?
65, yeah. It's only been 5 years something.
Right. Yeah, so,
That's
like
a
I was
weirdo.
saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
So
She said I
gravestone.
had to care.
It's one of the
She
monument
said,
of her.
Elizabeth.
Oh yeah,
peace
because she
will
went
not
out
come
with
from nothing if
her.
you don't make
Stuff
the
there.
world better.
Could
You
be
have to
her,
use
yeah.
your smarts to count for something.
Shouldn't she be
serve
closer
life,
to
not
Gaia
death.
Prime? But yeah,
You often
she
tell
managed to
stories
find
of your
her
mother,
body.
but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth,
Yeah.
what would you have wished for him or her?
Goosebumps here.
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit.
Globe.
Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Oh, it's a flower triangle. Nice. Because Carlos gonna build machines now that will help the terraforming the planet. Yeah, so they're Dutch people, so they are weird last names. Yeah, von Beck, yeah, well the other ones like never the names, but it's just see me that I see that. Yeah, I was no one can ever pronounce my last name or spell it because I don't have an Ö in my last name, so. I guess if we see these colors here, they're blue, and so I guess we do some good stuff now. Yeah, there's a lot of combat, so you need people for that. You need like an army of combat designers. No, I don't like that. That ending was very beautiful there. The only thing I didn't like, and it's just kind of funny too, because Nier has this issue a lot, and also 15 even more. So it's like, wow, what's happening to the game? Why can no game so far do What happened to the epic last bosses? Like, what happened to the epic last bosses? The only thing I didn't like here was that Hades himself didn't fight you, right? Like, it's a new robot, right? That's disappointing. I won't say I wasn't disappointed because, like, the one thing I played them recent time here, right? Recent, it was still sort of recent. But he also had like, why is no last boss here? Like, yeah, like, what's the last transformation form? This game as well had no last boss after Deathbringer, and I expected it to be. I also did expect it, not that much actually. In this game, I kind of felt that they probably wouldn't have model for another robot, so I was kind of like, yeah, I was kind of iffy on that. One thing that feels weird though is that I joked about that. that Pharaoh was gonna be like, yeah, I get myself into Hades, I'm half Hades, and then that's supposed to be like some kind of android mecha, you know, giant mecha X of him and Hades fighting you. That would be ridiculous. That would be a horrible story. But I mean, I just joked about it a bit because it would surprise me too much. It's so cliche and they kill everyone. But one thing though is a little disappointing. It's not disappointing. It's wrong. There's a little like I don't know. It feels like unfinished business. That was the word. Unfinished business. Is that video just a fight him? Obviously he was dead, you know, in the past from aging anyway, as all people would be. I know, but still felt like you wanted to somehow, you know, punch him in the face. Yeah, definitely the finished. Because we are Gaia Prime. You see him killing everyone. That's the end of Gaia Prime. So what did he do later? It's gonna be like a sequel, but he's the bad guy still. Like, see what I mean, right? Because you never find his body. That I think is the issue here. So I guess that feels like a sequel kind of thing. Because like, where did his body go? He murdered everyone, destroyed Apollo, so people couldn't learn stuff, right? And then you don't see him anymore. So he's still alive there, you know. And we don't know how many years it's been actually, but it's been 13 kings. I guess like 30 generations, maybe 20, 30 years, maybe like 200, 300 years ago, something like that. So of course he should be dead, but he could be kind of, you know, cryo or yeah, frozen himself or being a cyborg or something. That could fit for the next game, the sequel game. So definitely feels like why, like I'm expecting that right now. I'm thinking that what we do sequel, he should be the bad guy because obviously hate him for this game, but I mean generally, like, because you didn't find his body. That feels like that finish. Like, yeah, why didn't we ever find his body, his burial place, like him living alone, and like we see everyone else being dead there, all the like Hades people, and then you know, so later we can find him in his like palace room with holodesk, and he's like been living alone there for like 100 years, and then he died or something. Like we never found that, so he definitely affinity with him. That's probably, I think, the most weird thing here, the ending. Story-wise, that's the only thing I don't get. So I'm guessing it's gonna be a sequel or something. Just like that. But otherwise, yeah. No ads as disappointed as the 15. In Nier, kind of felt that the ending of the game was definitely budget cuttings or whatever in the last 3-4 hours. So kind of definitely disappointed in the ending of Nier. Huge disappointed in lack of bosses and lack of challenge of the end, and A2's ending. CPAD was really weird, like it just ended. This is the heaven ending. It's kind of weird, very weird. But 15, that was a huge spoiler. That was a spoiler. That the last boss didn't have so many forms, because in Final Fantasy the last boss should have like, you know, 5 forms, right? It'd be bigger and bigger and bigger and grander, right? That's what you expect, and that didn't happen in 15 at all. So that's very disappointing. But in this game, somewhat disappointing, but yeah, like not as much in those games because they're Square Enix, they're more classic role-playing games. But still here, yeah, I felt like I didn't expect it to be anything else because I looked at the catalog and so on. I didn't expect it, but it felt kind of weird that we didn't fight a horse, right? Okay, I think that's probably the main thing. I felt that we have talked about the Matt Devils several times. They've seen this gigantic horse forms, right? So it felt like Hades should, you know, somewhat summon a Horus like the Metal Devil to the Spire, right? So a gigantic mecha dragon being on top of the Spire, and we should fight that thing. Obviously half its body would be like under the Spire, and like its face would be fighting you. So that was pretty much I imagined should happen, probably Balkas or whatever. But I mean, like, it's a little disappointing that the last boss, the storyline was great. So storyline was great. It's a very beautiful ending there. So that was great. But it's been like, it's like a, you know, it's a combat wise, it's kind of weird that the last boss is another Deathbringer. So we have fought Deathbringer since Maker's End. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, like half, 4.5, 5 main story parts back. That's 4 main story parts back. So Deathbringer has been in the game for a long time. So it's kind of weird that a boss that we fought like 20 hours ago is the last boss as well. Plus a few other machines. The last fight they could have like at least 5 Deathbringers. I mean, seriously. It took me like 1 attempt. I just tried. I just want to see if it had. Yes, okay. I died, then I killed it. Right? It last boss for sure could have been at least several Deathbringers. And some Tandios there. And a storm. And I mean, you get what I mean, right? It's several enemies, several Deathbringers, and more enemies to make it a little harder at least. And it was time based, but I like 7 minutes like left something. It wasn't even close. It took me 5 minutes out of 12, so it wasn't even close. I think that's probably the only really disappointing in there. The tell far thing, I think that's just like a typical thing that would be in a follow-up game or something. A lot of people. The thing is that with Dutch though, sounds like a racist thing, but with Dutch thing is that I remember when I worked with Dutch people 5 years ago or something, with translation and so on, and they have some really weird words. That's the thing with Dutch, like it's one of the hard languages to fit in translation wise. German is very, very hard because all words are so long. Dutch kind of in that category, but they don't ask what's a German. So you have an English word that's like 4 letters, and then you have characters, and then you have a Dutch word that's like 8 characters. So it's like twice as much size on the screen. That's typical Dutch. That's what I mean. Those are this kind of really, a lot of words for a lot of syllables and so on for the words. And then German is like 12 letters. German is like 10, and German is another 50% more or something, like insanely long words. And it's always impossible to fit them in. But primarily, Dutch is hard actually to localize, because it's long words. Japanese is the easiest one, because they have one sign per noun. That's nice there for the cosplayers. Gorilla babies. Maybe people's children? I don't know. Maybe? My name was misspelled in Skylanders and in Turtles, that was fun. Yeah. You could at least. Someone I know maybe? But like that name there, not really name per se, right, but just like Gryffindor. That meaning of that word, or that name, is probably like half in English. Like just Griff, right? There's like 4 more letters there. Not the woman the same, it means like my last name is 11 characters, it's a long last name, right? I have a very long last name, 11 characters, that's quite long, right? And the English word of my last name is wrong. Actually, yeah, my last name has 2 double meaning there, so it would actually be pretty long anyway. The English, if I translate my name to it, my last name to English, that is still like another, like 2 characters less. So not as short, but still, yeah. And my older last name is like 5, 4 letters in English, 6, 7 in Swedish. And different version of it, yeah. So also like 1 and 2. The English is actually very short, English is most of it very short. Swedish is maybe like 50% longer or so. In average, I'm saying it's very open guessing here, but like something like that. But Dutch is like twice, so it's hard. And then German is like at least double, 3 times as much. Germany is crazy. I have so many stories when we work with German localization. It's always like, oh, you can't fit this. It's like we can't fit this for a second. Like I remember one game I worked on, and they had subtitles for all the everything was said right during the game. During the cutscene to last when you beat the game, and they had to be scrolling, so they were scrolling this subtext during these new cutscenes, right? So they don't have a few time for you, and we couldn't fit German. They couldn't. I couldn't fit German. Me and Nordic, we couldn't fit German. Like we couldn't fit German. We couldn't fit Dutch. We couldn't fit German. Dutch we could fit like 90% or so. So a few words of the Dutch text actually was cut off because we couldn't fit them in. So the story we just had like the last line or so that they were said in the game. They were in subtext because we couldn't. There's so many characters. There was no time for them. Either you have to go like extremely quick, so you couldn't read it, or you had So that was just so we just came up on that with Dutch. So we almost had Dutch completely, but for German we didn't even have the German text of it. So basically, it's like 1,000 words of German, 1,000 characters, right? But we only saw like 400 something in the scrolling. So like the German was so long, and we had like 2-3 guys working on it, and they couldn't get it shorter. I mean, there was a short version. That the first version was like 2,000 words. It was like insanely long. Eventually, they managed to get it down there, but it was still like no, we couldn't even get halfway. So, and they tried, and they were like basically in the end, the boss was like, no, either we use like super short every word to something that makes no sense, like the German words are so long, like they are insanely long. It's like, walk in German, that's like gegangen, or and has to have like in past tense. So everything in past tense has g, so has 2 more characters. Every past tense has 2 more characters, and then the word itself, gegangen, it's like 6 characters, right, or 7 characters. So it's at least 2-3 more characters than normal walk, plus the words before. So it's not like 4 or 5 characters for that short word. Something like that. Something like that. I'm not a German expert, something like that. So it's like 8 or 9 characters instead of 4 characters. That's pretty much every damn word in German. Every damn action is like double it or more. So you're gonna end up with something like where obviously, however, though, definitely some issues with the person who did the cutscene and the time frame of it, so on. They're used like, oh, it's gonna work in English. Yeah, they were actually French. Thinking about it. That's not French, but it's still made with an English perspective, right? The company was made in French, but they were developed in French. There could have been English people there and so on as well in that office, but mainly they're taking on English, right? So they make it like, okay, it's gonna have this much speed. Then we can fit the English text and the words and so on, right? And then they go to German, they're like, yeah, and they speak quickly in German, they're like, and it's like, okay, they can get it in their time frame. So the voice actor has been the time frame, but the text of it is just like, wow, it's really strange. A lot of people. Music, post, so I felt like I just finished already now, but nope, I feel not. Just skip the credits and watch it. Performance, vocals. Wait, were there any? I think like because Neve has a lot of vocals, like a lot of sound, like background sound with vocals in it. A lot of them, and it's really awesome and really freaky and like really weird sometimes in that game. But this game had a vocals in it. I can't even remember that. Like I had once, I think. So sorry to say, but I barely can remember this game has. I only remember one like vocal thing, but not like many vocal songs. But it's a fantasy game, so we had this huge soundtracks, and we had like a song made for the game. Right? This game didn't have that. Did it? No, I was wondering, did it have it? I just completely missed out on that. It didn't, right? I can't remember having that. VVS, let's not give it an outline. VVS. That actually looks really weird. That must be because they're using some kind of license, right? Those people couldn't all be directors to work in this game. I was like, what? They have 20 directors That's not been federated for developing the VVS. It can't be like, you know, for this particular game. It has been for everything uses the system. Wow, they said 20, more like 35, 40. Yeah, and they had director as title, so yeah, that sounds. They probably all didn't work on this game. That's more like they were all developing that thing, right? That's more like the people were developing. Let's see, if I go Google that. VVS. Sample. I don't even get it in the place. VVS Europe. I Google like VVS QA Europe, but it's like, yeah, that's pretty much the whole company. This is like they was giving them like this is all our employees. I think it's more like this. That company doesn't know exactly who's gonna be on the game or not, or who doesn't do this. So they're pretty much giving. They have pretty much sent this list to Guerrilla Games or Sony, probably Guerrilla Games, and told them, okay, we're gonna have all of these people available for you to work with. You know, we're gonna have this guy, Lucas Ward, Joel, we're gonna have Michael, we're gonna have Mike, Phil, Ricky, Rowan, Ryan, Samuel, Scott, Sean, Stefan, Thomas, Tony, Zachary, Nathan, Stevens, Gary, Mark. All these guys are gonna be available for you to work with. You know, because they're doing this thing where they are way before they actually know who's going to work on it and so on, way before they actually know who's exactly going to be on it. They get this list because this has to be done like half a year or so before the game is released. So they gave it this huge list. Like those guys I know, like yeah, like Daniel there, that guy I worked with, Ellen, I don't know, I worked with Fernando, Igor probably, I remember on Igor list. I think that's the last name. Yeah, that guy, definitely Jonas. That's a great guy. Jonas Fallberg. That's a great guy. I worked with Lars. I worked with this my old boss, I think. Yeah, isn't it? And Lucas. Yeah. Nils as well. Yeah, Nils. No. Let's see here. Probably missing all names I should know. Timo. I work with, think. Sophie, maybe. Yeah, maybe. But basically, all these people didn't work on this game. Probably Lars, but he's a manning area. But like most people, they work on this game. But what they do is that they take, you know, they give them like, okay, here's all of our employees pretty much that will every now and then work on this game, or maybe not work on this game, but we don't know exactly before because they have to give them the list. So they are doing this thing where they are like defending themselves pretty much from like lawsuits of we're a bit mad. Instead of saying that okay, we're gonna have like we have 200 employees and like this 20 are gonna work on it, but we don't know exactly who's 20, like half a year or 7 months or 8 months beforehand. So they're just giving them the list of all the employees pretty much. Honestly, probably, and then you do that. So for example, when I worked on the company, when I worked for example on Turtles game, for example, we have that credit list. We have like 20 or so names. I'm pretty sure for example Daniel, that we had that. He's on that credit, I think for that game, but he wasn't even working at company anymore when we worked in that game. So yeah, so like before started working in that game, like 6 months or so before then they sent the list. Then you have that list, right? These people might not work on the game. Then he even changed company there. He changed the job before he before that game he was supposed to be developing on our team, on our development office, right? So yeah, that's pretty common. Like I think that pretty much almost everyone in that game, has not worked in that game from our office. It's like only one person, like 20 names, like 50 names. There's like one person there. Where, for example, I am on another game. For example, my name is another game that I never worked on. So that's pretty much. I mean, I worked on Skylanders on the weekends. I worked in that game, but my name was on that list. I think before I worked in that game, like in the sense that if I didn't take the extra week work, which I didn't have to do, you know, just like week work, that is mandatory. It's very frowned upon if you don't do it. But if I didn't do that, I would never work in that game. Because I only worked on the weekends. Still, I worked there for like every weekend for like 3 months. So it's like, you know, that's like 1 month in total, or something like that. I don't know, but like yeah. But if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't have worked in that game. So, but my name would still have been in that credit list regardless, because I might work in that game. Yeah, it's like I might work in that game. But for example, here, like a lot of those names. For example, Jonas. Where's my LinkedIn? It is, for example, a LinkedIn friend of mine. Yeah. For example, do I have the law? Yeah, and then we have for example, no, but it's like, you know, I worked with last year. I worked with like, say 30 names here maybe or so, 40 names maybe. I mean, I'm probably forgetting someone, so except for that. No, but but some people, you know, you work directly with them. Maybe you were your boss. Maybe you worked in the same team with them for 4 months, something, and so on. So you remember no more. But that's probably how to do it, to be honest, though. Like some people are on a list. I know they're like the leads, they're like managers, so on. So they probably worked in the game, because even if they worked. Even if they didn't work like, you know, every day on that game, they probably worked like once a week, or, you know, managing like people overall. So they had touched that game for sure. But a lot of other names, they probably were like, maybe they worked in it, maybe they were there for like just 1 day or something, or maybe they were back for. But that's more of them. You say, okay, this is all our employees, pretty much like this. All of these people, we're gonna have maybe half of them, or like maybe it's a quarter. That's how they do it. That's how they do it sometimes. Other times they just you don't care. This game has like a ridiculous long. This list is fucking like 500 people right at least now. Like yeah. Otherwise you do this thing, or you do the other worst when you say, oh, we're just gonna send it to them like the last day and see who's there. Pretty much. Oh, those 5 people are working on it today. Okay, let's send 5 names. Oh yeah. I think they usually do it like 1 of 2 directions, where if I didn't have everyone's name or they have no one's name, right? And they just do it. Like I am probably, like seriously, I am probably on a few games that I don't even know about. Like seriously, my name is probably on some random game. I know that several asked me to work on what's that called? It's like a free-to-play game. I live with a guy, Norwegian guy, great guy, that worked on that game for a few months. Hans Olof. He liked the game. He played it on. I mean, he played on that game even before he started working there, which is good, right? Maybe one reason why they got him in there. So he liked the game even before. What was that game called? Oh my god, it's like Red Gem something. It's a big free-to-play game. Okay, big Red something free-to-play game. God damn it! I was like, Red Gem, maybe. Red. He worked on that game, and I might be in that credit list because they asked me to work on that game, but I turned them down because I had an other job offer, like a much better job offer. At the same time there, but they had, like, they thought I was gonna say yes, I think. So I might have landed in that list for example. I probably am, like seriously. Like, what the hell is that game called though? I'm looking at company name here, but They don't have the list they worked on. They worked on thousands of games, so it's pretty hard to... God damn it. Yeah, they don't even have the freaking, like, they don't... Okay, so now it's like Japanese voice actors. So this is a gigantic list. But I mean, this makes sense though. This is just like people working, but we all have worked on it. God damn it, I can't even find it. I'm googling myself now. This is awesome. I'm googling myself, but not my personal list. I'm trying to Google like some IBDM list of myself and see if they have other names of me. Because sometimes, you know, you can actually okay, what is God? What is it called? God damn it! Okay, this is Redstone. God damn it. Popular, free. This is gonna be so spammy. Popular, free to play games. Popular, free. Popular strategy game at least. Free to play. This is gonna be one of those like free to play games, right? It's gonna cover so many games now. But it's basically an MMORTS. That's the right term of it. I suppose. It's gonna show me so many now. Some of those web-based or like, but it's really popular, like millions of players. Not one of those super small ones. I'm talking a big one. I'm talking a big, you know, big, like second big or something. Not like a League of Legends level, but I'm talking something. Well, actually, I did work with Riot Games, by the way. So I have worked with Riot Games, slightly bit for that matter, but more like some supportive side, or whatever you call it. But this is a big one, like a big, not big necessarily. It's not big on like, you know, hardcore. So the game people like stream on Twitch, right? But it's a big game. It's a big game on those, you know. Okay, so you have Hearthstone, League of Legends. It's a crap list. This list we have is everything. Okay, so transport attack code. Oh my god, it's like one page list. Okay, it's horrible. Okay, roller coaster attack code. Okay, but this is like whatever. Oh, Warlords. I love Warlords. This is a great game. Warlords 3, Dark Lord Rising. Really, really good game. It's even done by a company called Red Orb. That's the company name, yeah. So I was like, that's not what I'm searching for. But that's a great game though. Really good game. Love that game. Not as good as Heroes of Might and Magic, but definitely on that level of, you know, I think Heroes. Then that's the game after me. When I was around that age, when that game was new. Played that game and Heroes. Yeah, you get Hearthstone all the time. It's like a strategy game, Hearthstone. Of course, there's a lot of strategy in Hearthstone, but it's more of a card game. It's not the same genre. So this shows how people can't write stuff correctly. Like they can't write freaking pages correctly. Because I wouldn't call Hearthstone a strategy game for a second, right? Yes, Hearthstone has enormous amount of strategy in it, but Hearthstone is a game about. Oh, I know people here as well. Kudos, but yeah. Hearthstone is a it's a card game. Strategy games for me, that's like StarCraft, right? Not the same genre, yeah. Strategy game, that's like the game I'm working on strategy game right now. With that strategy game by far, and we also have games like StarCraft, RTS strategy, and then we have turn-based strategy like Civilization. Then we have this kind of more strategy than grand strategy like European Universalis, and Arts of Iron and something company, right? And other games, for example, Dawn of War, Company of Heroes. Those are more RTS. And then we have classic strategy games like turn-based, like Here's About the Magic. So I mentioned Warlord, I mentioned that's typical strategy, classic, very classic strategy game. That's turn-based strategy games. But Here's About the Magic, so Hearthstone, that is a card game, right? Magic is a card game. Pretty different, yeah. I'm really hungry now, by the way. This credit is forever. This credit takes me a longer time to beat than freaking sorry, I'm just really hungry. But if we have to, it never ends! It never ends. As I said, they've included everything. I'm trying to find this thing. I'm sure, I'm guessing that my name is in that credit in that game. Even though I never worked on it. And if you go to my portfolio one, this game isn't my portfolio. I'm saying that I'm claiming to have worked in the game. I'm saying the reverse. That I'm not claiming to have worked in that game, even though my name's probably in it. That's like on the same thing in this game, because I don't think this game for a second had everyone working in this game, right? I'm just really hungry. This is crazy. It's crazy hungry. I'm eating anti-diet. Here we go. I knew it could be some kind of, after scene. Took forever to skip it though, but yeah. You can say that my boss is at, I think it must be some kind of Nordic game conference or something in the way right now. Yes, Hades is dead, of course. Hades never dies. No, flies away. Interesting. There's a final secret last boss after this. There's silence, right? Yeah, he's like, Oh, I captured. Okay, Silent is the real evil guy. Yeah, so he's the true evil guy, Silent. Maybe he's Ted Faro.
We've still so much to discuss.
Nice. Silent.
So much you never revealed.
Yeah, he wants to learn everything.
Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you.
Your masters?
Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Let's begin.
Okay, there's something way bigger. Like a huge Deathbringer. A Horus probably. In desert, yeah. So that's okay. So Silas gonna create next game by being evil, by being greedy and evil. I can't remember the name. It's called Red, I think, Gam or something. It's a strategy game. What in that game it is? I'm probably in this because they asked me to work in that game as a consultant by being higher than the same people that were on the list there. So I probably that list, even though I never worked because it sent it so early before, right? Because I quit the job the same week I was gonna work on that, so I'm probably in that list because it's a list, you know, like 7 months in advance, for example. I don't even know. So I never claimed to be in the game, mostly on my resume or something. But I'm just guessing that I am. It would surprise me. You can probably replay this last moment with more people if you, well, I've done all the quests, but if you haven't, this probably takes us before, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing loading and back, and then it's like, you know, it saves this before you beat the last boss, probably. That's my guess. Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's like just before you fought. Yeah. As expected, right? Wait, we can return this quest too? Because it isn't called the Looming Shadow, it's called... Oh, it is, okay, yeah. No max level 2 doing that. Still don't skills to you. Anyway, yeah. So you can see here, I still haven't got him. This thing, the damn bird zombie, right? Yeah. So I mean, but I think you have to buy all the items pretty much. This might be the last Predator. I think you can. How to check trophies? So I'm gonna check my trophies. 82% in trophies. How do you change trophies? I don't remember how to change trophies. Like, I don't remember how to check trophies. Here it is. I never do that, so yeah, 95% says now when I press it again. Okay. So what trophy do I have left? It's not in order, so that doesn't help. The only thing I have left is a hidden trophy. That says a lot. And I have to knock over 23 of those greater dummies you see everywhere in the game. In the Nora region, okay. And I have to kill people by headshooting them. But I won't do that now, because I'm just way so hungry. But some other playthrough perhaps. That's still the only thing I have left there, yeah. To do. Let's go and save somewhere. There we go. Yeah, so I might do another playthrough where I just do the hidden trophy. And yeah, to get all of the platinum trophy. Just gonna save another save file, why not? But yeah, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the ending here. Credits were insanely long, but it was a nice silence going to the real machine there. So yeah, see you guys, have a great day.